Breaking news coming out of Zimbabwe today. Blessed Runesu Geza, known to many as Comrade Bombshell, has officially announced his return to the country after nearly a year outside Zimbabwe. But what raised eyebrows is not just his homecoming, it's what he said next. Tonight, we break down why Geza's message suggests he's quietly returning to ZANU-PF and why many Zimbabweans now believe he has been wasting our time all along. This morning, Geza posted a statement on X, formerly Twitter, that shocked supporters, critics and analysts alike. He confirmed that he is back in Zimbabwe but refused to reveal his exact location, citing personal security reasons. He went on to say that he is currently involved in what he called confidential engagements with the authorities and will only reveal more information after those meetings are complete. But then came the line that changed everything. Geza wrote, "In ZANU-PF, we may have our differences from time to time, but our strength lies in coming together." To many, this reads like a man who is not returning to fight the system, but a man who is walking straight back into it. Think about it. A year of dramatic statements, audio leaks, beefs, claims of persecution, and suddenly he is praising ZANU-PF unity. Suddenly he is meeting authorities behind closed doors. Suddenly he is back in Zimbabwe, moving quietly and cooperating. Political analysts are already calling this one of the biggest political U-turns of 2025, and the signs are all pointing in one direction. Blessed Geza has gone back to ZANU-PF, and this whole year-long saga may have been political theater. Let's break down why. 1. Confidential engagements with authorities. If Geza was truly in danger, he wouldn't be meeting authorities privately. This sounds more like coordination, not conflict. 2. Praise for ZANU-PF unity. This is not the tone of someone who was ever ready to expose power. It's the tone of someone trying to reintegrate. The third one, his past behavior now makes sense. For months, Geza presented himself as a whistleblower, but always stopped just before giving real evidence. He positioned himself as both insider and outsider, a formula that builds attention but avoids consequence. Now it's clear this may have been a long political dance, not activism. Geza's return couldn't have come at a more sensitive time. ZANU-PF is facing internal succession battles, whispers of Mnangagwa's 2030 ambitions and rising public distrust. So what does Geza's comeback signal? 1. ZANU-PF is consolidating its members. Anyone with insider knowledge is being put back in. Deals may be happening behind closed doors. Geza's confidential engagements hint at negotiations, not confrontation. The public feels played. Thousands believed Geza was exposing corruption. Today, many are calling him an opportunist who used chaos to remain relevant. At the end of the day, Zimbabweans are now asking, was Blessed Geza ever really fighting ZANU-PF, or was he part of the system all along? His only message, his retain, his secrecy, his praise for party unit points toward a man who never left the system, just stepped outside long enough to create noise. This is a developing story and we will keep you updated as more information becomes available, especially regarding those confidential meetings he says he's having with authorities. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been following this saga from the beginning, let me know in the comment section. Do you feel betrayed by Geza's return, or did you see this coming? We are the Right Corner Media and this is your trusted source for Zimbabwean political updates. See you in the next one.